Hey there everyone, this is Don Evans for WatchReport.com. Today we are going to be doing a video review on the Boschett Reef Ranger version 2. Version 1 that Boschett released a couple of years ago had more of a, let's say a Rolex style appearance in terms of the case and the bezel. This he has completely redesigned. This came out, I want to say this came out in the summer of last year, 2013. A complete redesign, definitely more unique and, in terms of style and more original than the first version. Let's run over some quick specs here. It is 42 millimeters without the crown. This is the blue Sunray version dial. It also comes in a black dial as well. It is nice and slim, just about it's about 12.65 millimeters thick. You have a 50 millimeter lug to lug, meaning the length of the case, and your lug in between here is 22 millimeters. Let's see, we'll zoom in here a little bit. Do a close up here on the dial. Wipe that off here a little bit. You can see you really do have a beautiful blue Sunray dial here. And as you turn it in the light, you get the different, a little darker and a little lighter blues. You have your applied index markers, and these are all done, as Boschett does a lot, with BGW9 lume, so it gives it the nice white appearance during the day and then the nice ice blue appearance at night when it glows. Please be sure to check out the full written and pictorial review at WatchReport.com. There will be a link in the description below, and you can see the lume shots and wrist shots and everything else, and anything else that I may forget. The whole case is done in a very nice brushed finish. You can really see how well that brushed finish is done. You have your nice signed crown. Very nice coin edge style bezel. A little ratchet here. Give it a little turn. You can see you have hex screws holding in the bracelet at the lugs. One of the things with the redesign of this case, and one of the things I really like, I wasn't really a fan of the first Reef Ranger, only because it kind of did have somewhat of an homage look to it. What he did here is he still made a very nice average size diver here. It's 42 millimeters, so it's not small, but it's not oversized either. Especially compared to other Boschett divers that he has, which are the Cave Dweller's 44 millimeters and like 16.5 thick, and the Harpoon is a 45 millimeter case. So what he's done here is, be able to offer, something that's still rugged, something that is still, a dive, a very industrial looking, I guess, a little bit dive watch, as opposed to, say, more of a little dressier type of version dive watch, but do it in a nice size and a nice slim case. This is an SW200 automatic movement, so you are getting a top grade Swiss movement here. And the price is $825, bought direct from Boschett.com. Like I said, you get the choice of a blue or black dial. Comes in the great Boschett presentation case. It's a big huge leather case that holds the watch, and it's like a jewelry box as well. You could put rings in there, bracelets. It could hold another watch as well. It could hold straps, so you could use it as a travel box and all that kind of stuff. This also has, which Boschett uses on every diver that he does now to date, the ratchet extension clasp. So you have your regular clasp here. That, I'm trying to do this with one hand. Still have some of that. I still have some of that blue protective film on this. But you have your regular dive clasp here, and then you have your ratchet extension. Like I said, the movement is an SW200 automatic movement. Beautiful exhibition case back here to show off that movement. Let's see if we can get it to spin. You ever notice it won't spin when you want it to? There we go, a little bit. One of the nice features here is, now you can see it has no crown guards. But one of the nice features here is not only do you have a very grippy crown, and I mean, I don't consider myself to have huge hands or anything, but my fingers are fairly big. You know, maybe average or a little more than average for a guy. And you could still get a hold of it really nicely, and as you could see, it screws down right into the case. So it's not left exposed, even though there are no crown guards, it's not left exposed. Pull it out there. As you can see, pretty sturdy. Real easy to set the time here. And it screws back down. It's hard to do this from the other side of the camera here, but it screws back down real nice. See that beautiful sweep second hand there. Overall, there is your look at the Boschett Reef Ranger version 2. I think overall it's an excellent watch, beautiful looking diver on the wrist. Really well made in all aspects. The price of $825 with the SW200 movement, I still think it's a very good value. Check out the full review on watchreport.com for much more info. This has been Don Evans for watchreport.com.